This isn't about being funny or cool. We should be smoking slim cigarettes on cigarette holders. That would make this... Dude, if I was doing that with like this shitty lighting, that would be so awesome. If I was smoking like slim cigarettes on a cigarette holder in this shitty lighting, that would be amazing. My name is Anthony Sheedy, and I apparently pose for poorly lit school photos. Hi audience. And since I don't get my plan, since I don't get final edit, is to just keep saying the same things over and over, so you're forced to put them in. Will this be? Will I get a credit? Will it be like starring Marty Smichek and introducing Anthony Sheedy? I have a stack of books that I have not read. I have 20 unread books because I can't do it. I can't bring myself to read whenever I have other things to do. But I plan on reading them. They will be read. They will be read. I promise the American people that I will read those books. But for now, they're sitting on my floor. I like the way a bear feels. I like to ride it. Now you gotta grab the bear. It's the only way to ride it. If you don't grab the bear, you'll get bucked quick. And I feel like this whole process is so ridiculous. My autobiography, I've already thought about that. My autobiography would be called Sleeping on the Toilet. Wow, that's a long story. I don't think we have time. It's a softcore pornography centered around a girl that gets superpowers based on being bitten by a spider. I thought it was a very interesting concept. I'd never heard of anything like that before. And at one point she shoots a web out of her vagina. That seems like a really helpful power. So I like that movie. My favorite Tom Cruise movie is Top Gun, because I like whenever Val Kilmer is shirtless in the locker room and he's just like, it's fucking weird. I mean, I think famous people are great. Famous people are pretty much my favorite type of people. My favorite celebrity right now is Rashida Jones, because she is the perfect woman. And that's all I got to say about that. If I had to fight a historical figure, I would fight the Dalai Lama, because I think I could take him. Probably tickling. I do have a favorite color. My favorite color is and has always been periwinkle, because it's just the fucking best color. If you don't think periwinkle is the best color, then I don't know what to fucking do with you. You should probably fucking call up Crayola and have them explain it to you. Favorite 3 sounds. Yeah, probably those 3. I don't know if I have 3 favorite smells. My favorite smell, though, is that girl that I had jury duty with. She just smelled amazing. It was like a cherry orchard filled with whatever, like, an angel's wings smell like. I That's a loaded question, pal. If we're talking countertops, I'm gonna want marble. If we're talking like cabinets, I'm gonna want wood. My favorite type of wood is Wood Harris. Played Avon Barksdale on The Wire, and he was in Remember the Titans. I can't remember his name, but he was on the left side. It was the strong side. If anyone can remember that, let me know. I think space is pretty cool. I'm in space right now. Do you ever think about that? We're in space right now. We're all floating in space. On something that's floating in space. Like, is that crazy? I think it's crazy. Why aren't we just floating away? Why isn't Pluto a planet still? I don't know. You'll have to ask Neil deGrasse Tyson. But I don't have his number. You probably don't either. So, we're all screwed. Neil deGrasse Tyson is the scientist who declassified Pluto as a planet. He's a brilliant man who runs Nova on PBS. He's a brilliant scientist, but he will forever be hated for downgrading Pluto because our generation loves Pluto. The Adventures of Pluto Nash. That should have been on my favorite movies list. I think that I would name my pet koala Ian, because that just seems like a name I've heard an Australian guy have. He would have an Australian accent because koalas are fucking from Australia. There aren't koalas growing up in fucking like the South Hills. I wouldn't kill an endangered animal, 'cause that's like what an asshole would do. You should just record me saying like that's what an asshole would do, and then just keep using that whenever people answer questions. Like, what would you do? And then they answer it, and then it's just me. That's what an asshole would do. Does a rocket launcher count as a gun? Yeah, I would definitely do that. Especially if there's some ducats involved. Does the roller coaster have a name? In my fictional world, this wooden roller coaster would be called George Washington's Teeth's Revenge. And the song would go something like, "Go wooden roller coaster, go! Go up and down, all around! Go wooden roller coaster, go! It's the revenge of George Washington's teeth." I hope I become a YouTube sensation. Oh man. Yeah, probably that. Who is your first celebrity crush? My first celebrity crush was Amy Jo Johnson, who played Kimberly Hart. Of course, the original Pink Ranger on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I was actually thinking earlier that after her, I liked the girl who played Alex Mack on The Secret World of Alex Mack. And that's kind of weird because I was like super into girls who could morph. I have a question that I would like to ask, but I don't know if it would be a good question for you to ask, but I think it would be funny for me to say it. Is the greatest song ever the theme song from Super Mario Brothers, or is it In the Summertime by Mongo Jerry? In the summertime, that's pretty much all I got. That's what an asshole would do.